Okay, so this is just a quick video to show you how to use the NewSort function. So you can start by going to my website, nolongerset.com, NewSort. This is what it looks like. It's currently on the home page, but by the time you're actually watching this video, probably be something else on there. I post a new article every day on Microsoft Access and VBA. So the NewSort function, let me just show you what it does. So if we go down here to the bottom of the page, we've got a sample database. So we'll download that quick and open this up. Okay, so this is the NewSort sample database. It opens up into this sample form, and you'll see is we've got, this is a regular, just a normal continuous form. I've got my highlight row function, which is what is highlighting the current row in yellow, which is also available from that same page here. There's that how to highlight the current record in a continuous form. So up here, if I click on last name, it's going to sort all these records in last name order. And then if I click on first name, it sorts them in first name order. This also works for editable text boxes. Really any field that's part of the record source, you can set the sort order. Now, the other thing you can do is sort for multiple columns. So if we wanted to sort by, say, team role and then by first name, you just have to kind of do it backwards. So you sort by first name, right? And then we click and put them into team role order. So we've got the assistant coach first, head coach, and then the players. And if you notice, all the players' names are listed in order. So we can do this for additional fields, right? So we can do it again by team role, graduation year, and say last name. So if we click on last name and then graduation year and then team role, you see that we're sorting by the team role first and then the graduation year. So we've got all the players that are graduating in 2027, they're listed first and they're in last name order, and then all of our players that graduate in 2028, and they're also listed in last name order. So how do we do this? Just gonna switch into design view quick, and what we have, these are just simple labels. The formatting isn't anything special. It's just going in and setting the foreground color to a dark blue. You can set that color to whatever you want. This is not some kind of special formatting that gives it that way. We're just underlining the font and setting it to a dark blue. So the magic happens then here where we're calling the NewSort function, and then this here form, that's the form object itself, so that's the current form. And then team role, that's the name of the field in the form's record source. So if we go to the form's record source and we open that up, so we've got a first name field, last name, grad year, jersey num, and team role. So those are all the different fields. So if we go for the team role, and then if we click on grad year, we're filling in grad year over there on the click event. First name, we've got first name field, last name, and then jersey num. So the other thing that we've got in there is to get that that hand to come up, we've got this other function, equals use hand. One thing I wanted to show, so we're not using the use hand function on this jersey number one, because I want to demonstrate one of the things that you can do, and somebody mentioned this in the comments. If you look here, it's hard to see, and this is one of the things I don't like about this technique. There's actually there's a single space in the hyperlink address property, and so that hyperlink address, that single space in there, is going to make access treat this like it's a hyperlink, and it's going to change the mouse icon to a pointing hand. But if you look closely, it's a different kind of pointing hand. The other thing is, you see this box that just popped up underneath the pointing hand there? That's the tooltip, right? And there's nothing in there. So you could put a tooltip in, but you know, I don't always, that's an extra step that you'd have to do. You have to do that every time. One of the nice things about the use hand function is it uses the system hand icon. It's not using this special access specific one. Not sure why the access team didn't just use the default built-in Windows icon, but it's a different icon. And then you have this tooltip that pops up whether you filled something in or not. So now you've just got this weird rectangle out of nowhere. So anyway, those are the two different things that you can do there. So that's basically it. But you know, just to kind of show you how quickly this can be done on a new form, let's just use the form wizard here, and we'll just go with the put all those fields in. We're going to want this to be tabular. I don't ever use the form wizards, so bear with me here. And we're going to modify the forms design. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. This is just the, as you can see, that's what happens from the wizard. And if we come into design view, on a click event, we're just going to say new sort, and it's the form, and then first name. Okay, so the other thing that we can do is we can, this is why I really don't like the wizards. You can select multiple ones, right? And we can do new sort, form, and we'll say person ID. So that's going to set that for all three of these. Now, obviously, we only want this one to be sorted by person ID, but now we can come in here and we can just double click that, set that to last name, double click this, set that to grad year, and now when we switch this to form view, we can sort by each of those things. Okay, so let's, as you can see, it's not as discoverable without having those that hand icon there, and also without the formatting. So let's go in, we're going to select all of them. Alright, so we've got all of these selected, and for the fore color, we're just going to use 00 for red, 00 for green, and it's like a 80 is a 128 for blue, so that's going to be a navy blue, and then we'll put that underline in there as well. So font underline, you double click and change that to yes, and we're also going to put in the mouse move event that use hand function. And now when we switch here, now we can sort by each one of these columns. Right. And so since we sorted by last name and then graduation year, we see it sorts in graduation year order, and then after that it sorts in last name order. So that's pretty much it. If we switch into VBA, I'll show you what's. Just gonna switch into VBA. There it goes. So there's, and this is all in the sample file, but it's this NewSort function, which uses this private function to update the order by clause, and then this, one of my favorite functions, concatenates two strings, just eliminates the need to strip off a leading or trailing delimiter. And then over here we've got the functions to highlight the row, and then also our use hand function. So again, you can read all about all the details. Here's the concatenate function, here's the use hand function, and then here's the highlight record function. These are the three articles that go into detail for that, and then this is the main article that shows the NewSort function. And again, you can get there by going to nolongerset.com/NewSort. As always, if you have any questions, post them in the comments. And if you do come here, you can subscribe. I send out a weekly email. I publish a new article every single day. You can go through once a week. I do a Twin Basic weekly update, and I also do a Microsoft Access Week in Review. So as you can see, there's plenty of articles there, plenty to keep you busy. And if you want to see the full list, here they are broken down by the main topic area, and you can see I'm up over 700 articles in the past 2 years. So check it out, and let me know in the comments if you want what else you want me to cover. Thanks.